In today's video, we're going to go over my keyword research strategy for SEO using just one keyword to create thousands of keywords. And the best part about this is we are using only free tools. Now, quick disclaimer, this is the process that I followed before I could afford Ahrefs and SEMrush and Surfer. And so this is a great process for beginners that are wanting to get started to do keyword research and have some guidance. But at the end of the day, the more data you have, the more informed decisions you can make on your SEO campaign. It will allow you to be more efficient and effective with your SEO strategy. But with that said, I really hope you find this valuable. There is a strategy behind it, so let's jump in. Let's just say I have 0 keyword ideas for my business. I'm just going to start with my business, my industry as my keyword. So let's just say I'm a wedding photographer. Click the drop down. These are all keywords that you should be considering, and then skip over the sponsored stuff. All of these people also asked. If you close it and open it, more will come up. All of the discussion and forums are keywords that are worth considering. People also asked. This is just gold. And then for each of these keywords, you can then repeat that process. So for example, if we just click space, now we go through packages and then pull all of these keywords as well. And so it takes a few minutes, but you're just going to copy them all into a spreadsheet. I promise I made this list in 2 minutes. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to start labeling where we found them. The other tool we can use is Pinterest. And so for Pinterest, type in your industry, and then this is a fun little tip. Just come and highlight everything in Pinterest. Just scroll down for a while, click copy, and then come over to ChatGPT and just paste it and say, list out the keywords. Now, it started by listing out these keywords, but then I came back and I said, put wedding photographer before each keyword. And so I don't think I added it over yet. I'll do that really quick. Okay, so now I've copied over all my Pinterest keywords and can add these as well. Now, the next way to pull keywords is from your competitors. And so what I like to do for this is just type your industry plus near me, come down to the first organic result, which nowadays is pretty far down, open up their website, open the detailed SEO extension, a free extension. I have an entire video on this. I use it every day. It's my favorite free tool, like sitemap. And then you're going to see an option for post and pages. Now, all of these are even more keywords to pull into our document, and then we will just list the competitor site. All right, and the next way to pull keyword ideas for free is to use the free Answer the Public tool. You can use a free trial of this and it should work perfectly fine. So as you see, I put in wedding photographer, and when you scroll to the bottom, you're just going to see a list of a ton of keywords. Now, you're not going to get the data, but we'll get there. Don't worry about that right now. Oops. Well, I'm not copying this right, but it might take a minute or two. Just take your time with it. It's all worth it to pull in at this point. And so as you'll see in just this 2-minute exercise, I have 128 keywords that I can consider for my SEO. And so now what you're going to want to do is pick 10 keywords from this list and repeat that exact process, and then you will have 1,000 keywords. All right, so the next thing that we want to do is figure out the stage of the funnel that the buyer is in. So I used ChatGPT to do this. I only did 128 keywords. I put it into ChatGPT and it then assigned a stage that the buyer is in. And so if you're not familiar with this, top of the funnel is for awareness content, getting your brand out there. Middle of the funnel is for consideration, analysis, and bottom of the funnel is these people are ready to buy. And so it's important to create content around all 3 of these topics. And now what I like to do is just go through this list and clean it up. So not all of these keywords are going to be relevant, and that's okay. We're just going to start cleaning them up. So what I usually do is if it's not relevant, I just click an X in the comments box and then I just bulk delete them at the end. And if you catch a duplicative, then you can just delete it. So here's one that would be not relevant for me because I'm not in Austin, Texas. I don't want to target the Texas market. So clean it up, use your best judgment to get a list of keywords that could be really interesting for you to then vet further. Don't go overboard with cleaning these up. It's okay to have a long list at this time, so take some time to go through this exercise. Now I know it's tempting, but the absolute worst thing you can do is just start going to write content, because we need to qualify these keywords and make sure that they make sense for us to target, because some keywords are going to be too competitive. And if you still want to target it, you should at least know that it's going to take a lot more time and money, aka backlinks, to rank. And so make sure you stick around and watch next week's video on my exact keyword qualification process so that you're targeting keywords that you can rank and that can make you money and build your brand. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing so you don't miss my next video on how to qualify keywords and so much more good stuff.